The only thing that made me angry about Musa Khawula was when he posted, that's a while ago, when he posted naked images. And I was like, no, this is too much, man. Like, you don't go that far. But is he okay mentally?
That's the thing, bro.
No, I'm just asking, like, is he an okay person? Is he
I'm not sure.
Person,
I think he's troubled, considering that he's gay as well.
The DA has never actually come out and said, we're going to do 1, 2, and 3 differently. It's always, oh, the ANC is doing this, the ANC is doing that. You're not telling us what you're going to do.
And we know that ANC next year is not getting anything beyond 20%.
It's dying.
Local government, especially.
Come on, man. You can't just say
It
a
is
bunch of
criminals. Yeah, I
criminals.
agree. They're stealing from the public. They're
We've
criminals.
actually, there isn't any administration that was never corrupt, even coming back from the apartheid times.
Yeah, they were just better at hiding it.
You know, when you mention Gwere Mantash, you remind me of Ricky's song. 9/11 looks like Gwere Mantash. Like, even Ricky saw it.
So welcome to another episode of Break It Down Mondays.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm never alone. My name is Kat, and I'm with School. We've got Theo as well as Elvis. And
Thank you.
of course, in our production team, we've got Toby. So if you guys are new, please like, subscribe, and comment. We love engaging with you guys.
100%.
So guys, I was looking at today's topics. Yeah. And this Ramaphosa one, I felt like let's lead with that. Let's just start it strong.
Yeah.
Right. So there was a motion of no confidence as per usual. You know, the ANC mos. But what was interesting
As
enough,
per usual.
what was interesting enough for me was that it was the MK who was pushing for the motion of no confidence against Cyril Ramaphosa. So to me, the details are still very unclear. Is it just because of this General Mkhwanazi thing? Or is there more? Like, what are we saying? Where did he go wrong in administration?
I think a lot of people will not agree with me on this one, but I feel like the MK is the only party that makes sense in parliament right now. At least in the sense that they know what they're standing for, you know? When you look at the EFF and the DA is a very untrusted party. It's not trustworthy.
Yeah.
And then you've got the EFF. The EFF is like a cult, very egotistic, on about us, ourselves, you know. They're not really realistic with many things. Then you've got all other parties like your ATMs, your the Zulu Party. The IFP.
Oh, I thought MK was
Even
the
though
Zulu
now it's
party.
captured by
The others will
it's now captured by the Oppenheimers. We know that. You can look at the IEC funding report. They got over 10 million from the Oppenheimers, so we know it's no longer a Zulu party. So Zulu people, if
But
you
it's
think,
not a new thing. I think it has
wouldn't-
been happening.
yeah, if the Zulu people think that is still their party, then I'm sorry. But anyway, the MK party for me is the party that makes sense right now because they are on about holding the cabinet accountable. And I think they're doing this because they're trying to prove a point, to say, guys, we are new on this game, please recognize us. You understand? They're trying to really like impress. So yes, I know the MK is the one that pushed for motion of no confidence. And I think they did it out of really trying to hold the president accountable and also staying relevant, obviously. Yeah.
Obviously, they are the official opposition, so
Of course.
they have to.
Okay, my take on it.
Yeah.
Look,
I know you don't agree with me, but it's fine.
not necessarily.
Just like that.
What the MK is pushed for, I think it's a common culture in a political field whereby we're gonna see a race for a vote of no confidence against the president. How many times has it happened to numerous presidents who sat in office within this same government? It happened to President Zuma, it happened to President Mbeki, if I'm not mistaken. So it's bound to happen to Cyril.
It's not the first time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not
Because
the
in
first time.
2020, I think they also...
Yeah, it reaches a point whereby whenever our rulership within governance when it comes to the presidency starts to take a dip, and the terms of service in office of the president as well, when they start to take a dip, it becomes a thing of, we're gonna exit you in this fashion. So it's a common thing, it's not a new thing. That's why whenever they do shenanigans like this of
It's usually during their second term.
yeah, that's how they exit office. So I'd put it in a form of like, it's a thing of maybe it's written down, or this is how they're gonna exit. Like it becomes a common
It's
thing.
a formula.
Yeah, it's a formula that they use. So as a South Africans, we can't be always hip jumping at everything that they say. We need to also revisit the past and look at it. If it's something that is common, let's just say and move on. Like we shouldn't concentrate to this elders too much. This elders are out of order, and we can't allow them to like dictate for us. Or right now, your eyes as a society need to focus at this. Like it's long gone. We understand their formulas. We understand how they operate. Can't be that we're gonna give them attention as much as they deserve. They don't deserve it. Whether he leaves, he comes back, it's still the same thing.
But that would be a big thing, because I don't think there was ever a successful motion of no confidence, especially from a presidential point of view.
They won't. And they won't be anyone any successful event.
There's none, right? Am I correct?
You're correct.
Yeah.
You're correct. There's none. It's simply...
Zuma faced maybe twice.
He did. As soon as he realized that I won't survive this one, simply because certain members from the governing party, they were turning against him, he realized that, no, let me not subject myself to a vote. Let me just exit myself solemnly. It will also happen to this fellow that is in office currently.
You think Ramaphosa will resign?
Let me tell you, it's gonna reach that level. Right now, they are still breaking the solid relationships that he's having, to a point whereby factions are gonna start within the party, whereby he feels like, I no longer have backing, then I might as well step down. That's a common thing. That's a common trait.
But he wanted to back down. Remember with the Pala Ket?
Yeah, the
And
one
then-
that is resurfacing.
And then we started seeing PR statements from Standard Banks, big people. Started pushing the whole campaign and saying, no, we support President Cyril Ramaphosa.
Right.
Obviously, they have interests in him, and not only political interests, but as well as business frontier interests within the spectrum of our,
So they have to
our
respond.
country. So they have to respond. They are bound to respond. But how long do we give him when it comes to the solidity of his relations with fellow comrades and fellow acquaintances when it comes to business of politics? If they give up on him, then it's chai for him.
To me, a motion of no confidence, it feels like it's not exactly about what the administration is doing wrong anymore, right? It's simply because the public is saying that they don't believe in you guys anymore. So let's get you out so that we can get the public to be on our side again. That's what I feel like. It's not holding people accountable. The MK is not actually trying to hold them accountable.
Yeah.
That's not them. That's not what they're trying to do. They want to get him out because they can see that the public is not a fan anymore, right? So let's get someone new. Let's make it seem like we're the ones.
So you think the MK has, they are in favor of Ramaphosa?
No.
They're not in favor of Ramaphosa,
They
but
have
they're
a
not in
hidden
favor of
agenda.
us
Yeah,
either.
They're not.
The motion of no confidence has nothing to do with the public suffering. It's got nothing to do with the fact that cost of living is so high.
It's a
or that
vendetta.
ministers are spending money whilst we're suffering.
But if the motion of...
It's got
no-
everything to do with the fact that they want to be a fan of the public. So
Okay.
that we can get them into that power so that they can come. The MK is just the ANC.
Relevancy, yeah.
Like, in all honesty, it's nothing. If we can ask them, okay, you get Cyril Ramaphosa off, what are you going to do if we make you president? What are you going to do differently?
Because we're going to live as the same South
It's
Africans
just
that
going
we
to
lived
continue getting worse because,
during President Zuma's term.
yeah.
Why do you say that?
Why do I say?
I mean, we don't know. He could be a different person.
Oh,
no,
please.
I'm not saying. I'm
could
not
be
saying. I'm not saying he's gonna come with the same strategies. But then their mandate, it's clear, even though it's not clear to the public eye. It's a thing that what Kat is saying right now. they are not doing it for public benefit, but they are doing it for their own beneficial vendettas that they have.
Yeah.
You get me? It's a personal thing what they have with Cyril Ramaphosa. Take it from the back of the Pala issue. They are the same people who made sure Arthur Fraser had close ties with President Zuma, whether we like it or not. And it has become a thing of like they were pursuing to get whatever they could against this person and whatever dirt that they can uncover from this current president. So every hiccup and mistake that Cyril may do, it's going to be an opportunity for MK to interject and try to be like, we are fighting for the country. And
Which is essentially what the DA does as well.
They used to do, not does.
They used to do. What do you
They
mean?
used to be the official opposition.
No, I mean in terms of discrediting instead of actually saying, I'm going to make a difference. The DA has never actually come out and said, we're going to do 1, 2, and 3 differently. It's always, oh, the ANC is doing this, the ANC is doing that. You're
Guys,
not telling us
the
what
DA
you're going
ever
to do.
since they've been in power, they haven't done anything
They're
for
in
South
bed.
Africans.
They're in
They-
bed with the ANC, so
They haven't
it's
done
quite-
it even before. That's why I'm saying ever since they've been in power, they haven't done anything for South Africans. Nothing.
Well, maybe they've done a lot for white South
you
Africans.
get
which are South Africans.
Which are essentially South Africans.
yeah. yeah.
Tanzania.
So in
No,
this,
my take with motion of no confidence is because I was looking at it from a perspective of, okay, cool. If it passes and now they have to really like vote, will the DA, since it is in the GNU, will the DA vote in favor of Ramaphosa, meaning against motion of no confidence, or will they vote against him? And now you have to also like look at things like the behavior of the DA in the last couple of months since they joined the GNU. They have threatened to leave the GNU so many times, and every time when President Cyril Ramaphosa has something to really offer, I guess, or like for instance, when he was passing some of the bills, the NHI bill, the Bella Act now, you've got your Land Appropriation Act now. They were always coming against him, and not in the sense that they say this bill is not right for South Africans. Instead, they're like, we don't care about this bill. It's fine. You want to pass it? Yes. But if you want our support, we want this in return. So give us the ministerial position, give us this, give us that.
So it's not about
So
the people.
when I look at it, I'm like, I'm wondering now, what are they going to put on the table
It's
to
going
say,
to be the exact same thing of whoever wants us to side with them, offer us something.
Yeah, because
damn, and MK doesn't have anything to offer us.
my point exactly. So they're in bed with the ANC simply because they won't leave. They're looking at benefits.
Yeah.
So whatever that they're
There's no way
saying-
they're leaving the GNU.
Yeah, there's no way.
They always
There's
threaten the
no way.
PR.
It's
a-
a thing.
yeah, it's a PR
The DA
thing.
loves doing that thing
It's a
of
PR thing to
threatening.
make sure that society is divided, is
Yes.
not decisive about what they think it's worth moving forward. So, like, they know very well they're not going anywhere. They're in bed,
Yeah.
in sheets.
Unless Zuma can offer something better for them. But
Like what?
I doubt.
Like what?
Look, what I know is that President Zuma is the king of propaganda. Do you know what I mean? Hence, I'm saying this MK, it's not motivated by them fighting for the people.
Yeah.
It's because he loves controlling the narrative. He loves making himself look good, like he's fighting for his people. That's why so many people still believe in President Zuma, because in what we see, it seems as though he's putting in the work and he's trying to fight for the black people. But in all honesty, it's for his own interests at the end of the day. Like, there hasn't been an administration that doesn't have corruption, right? We need to be honest about that.
I agree.
From apartheid. You know what I'm
course.
saying? So the problem is now we're exposing each other and making ourselves look bad in front of the people. We're showing them that we're stealing. So we need to clean that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I you know what? Because you are right. Actually, there isn't any administration that was never corrupt. Even coming back from, the apartheid times.
Yeah, they were just better at hiding it.
Yeah, and they were corrupt, but people have argued that corruption from white people or from the apartheid government benefited their people. So
Exactly.
they did those corruption things, but at the end of the day, their people really were fed. But when you look at the ANC, their corruption doesn't actually feed black people. So you have now a group of criminals that.
Which is
When you put
be
it like
specific.
that, bro.
What do you mean with
Factual.
criminals, chief?
It's factual.
Oh no, it's not criminals. Then they're saints.
No, they are criminals.
No,
They're stealing from the
expatiate
public.
on it.
Come
You
on,
can't just
man.
say criminals.
You can't just say
It
a
is
bunch of
criminals.
criminals
Yeah, I
that-
agree. They're stealing from the public. They're
we've
criminals.
got
Because they have cases.
The Zondo Commission, long time ago, 500 pages or what? Those big books that he
Of-
submitted, two
yeah.
of them. What happens?
$1.
You can't tell me out of that 500 pages, there's no one to arrest. No
No,
one.
they are still
What
working
happened
towards
was-
it.
It's the same thing that's gonna happen now.
No one.
with this
Exactly.
commission
No ways,
of
bro.
inquiry.
But it's 2025. Things are changing now. So
There's nothing
hey,
changing,
somebody
bro.
will go to jail. Now,
Things are duplicating to become the worst.
Kwana
of their
zuthakathaka
version.
nsidilo, man.
There's nothing that is changing, guys. Prominent figures won't get arrested. Out of your solemnly sober mind, do you think that Senzo Mkhunu would go to jail if he is found guilty? I'm asking.
Let me ask
And that's
you.
a big if.
Let me ask you
No.
also.
None.
If he's found guilty, what do you think is
None
going to happen?
whatsoever. Is he gonna
He's
be
gonna-
found
they're
guilty
gonna
in the
make him
first
step
place?
down.
You get me?
They'll
Has
just
to
make
step
him
down.
step down.
Step
But he'll still
aside.
be getting a nice, like right now, he's still getting a nice fat check.
That's
Just
why-
because he's suspended doesn't mean
That's why
anything's
people
changed,
without
really.
power, people who don't have influence, end up getting arrested, end up losing their careers, even their lives. Not in terms of fatalities, but then losing your life whereby you can't even be productive anymore in terms of work, in terms of socialism, but you can't. They simply make sure that whatever version of truth that you think you are telling, it's not true. They control the narrative, they will swap the narrative, they will never find them to have been on the wrongful side of the law.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that is South Africa.
Okay.
So
I
guys,
don't
if you
know, but with the DA, I'm just really wondering what is their next step right now since motion of no confidence is brought. Of course, the parliament still need to vote whether, the rest of not cabinet members, parliament members,
the MPs.
To say, is this thing, are we really going forward with this thing or not? But once it does, I'm just wondering, where is DA in the whole of this?
I think DA will definitely side with Ramaphosa on the. But it's a bit tricky. Looking at the
It's
fact
not
that
tricky.
Bega, it's tricky because now I'm thinking. I'm just remembering. Uti, they fired that minister that went out of the country without.
The DA.
Yeah, the DA minister.
Yeah,
The one
but they
that went
could
out
come
of the
back and
country.
be like, reinstate
that's-
this guy.
That's
And we'll
he-
vote,
and he
we'll
can
vote
be
with
back.
That's shot
Exactly.
number one. But Ramaphosa was decisive with dismissing the higher education
Minister.
MP, which
Yeah.
was finally he did something. He acted in time.
And guys,
end quote.
do you I feel like Ramaphosa is trying to redeem himself or something.
With what?
Did
Now
you see he disbandled the NYDA executives and then put a new
okay.
a new leadership.
I didn't see
With
that.
that, I think it's mostly because of the portfolio committees that we have now.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are holding these people accountable, right? And
Yeah.
unfortunately, what the ANC does is to make them look like they're not credible.
Yeah.
They'll make them they'll say no, they're disrespectful or kibana fella that don't know what they're talking about. But in actual fact, they're holding people accountable. Most of these people can't even answer these questions. As a whole minister, you can't answer how you spent this money, what happened to it. You have the audacity to come to a committee and say, I don't know.
Wabana, as for Ramaphosa,
So Ramaphosa had to do something.
yeah, and again, for him for people to perceive him as someone who is taking action currently, for me, it's just a bluff. He can see that he's in cold water. So obviously, you just have to lean where the majority is leaning take action. You get me? Even though you don't want to, you'll take action. That's why right now it seems like he's on the right track. He's taking decisive action and what's so not. He's just doing it like a public
But he probably
report
knows
that has
how
to be
South
rendered.
Africans actually are.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
you know you can hack them so much.
Yeah.
And just come back with a few things.
Yeah, just
that
look
nice.
like you are being firm.
And they're very
You are-
quick to forget.
They are very quick to forget.
Yeah.
They'll be on your side and think that you're working. On actual fact, you are not doing jack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To be
sound-
honest,
Toby, are you rolling sound, bruh?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
so many minutes
No,
into the
sorry.
episode.
It just came to my mind. I was like, because I didn't see you going there. Bro. Yeah. No, thank you. Sure. Yes.
I lost my train of thought.
So sorry.
Yeah, we were speaking about Cyril. And
Oh,
him
yes.
being- yeah.
So with these portfolio committees, right, what we need to understand is it can't be a thing that is done drastically. He can't now fire everyone.
Sure.
It's going to look so bad. And at the end of the day, Cyril thinks about the money first. So if now he fires everyone, investors are going to be like, and like,
What's really
But these
happening?
investors live on a babatlang country. When you're not firing,
they want things that don't make them look bad.
Yeah, because
PR.
the whole thing
If you're
is
gonna
about
fire
the
people, be
public
quiet.
spectrum.
and who are the investors? The investors are not happy. Economy. Where are these people?
Harry, give off France, England, those people.
No, man, it's
There
time.
are.
I think that conversation we were having last time about the fact that South Africa just need to fold and just focus internally in the country and make sure that we develop,
It's
we
time.
build, and all of that. I think
It's
I think
time.
it's time now
It's time.
because we've depended so much on American. Not even America alone, but like outside interference so much.
But
that,
I feel like-
the country itself ended up becoming just like a playing ground. That's why now you have all of these problems of like illegal immigrations, and these things are caused also by these companies.
True. I feel like they know and they understand the value of disruption when it comes to society. So they know that as soon as problems arise, we make them focus on the problems. We make them have a voice on the problems. We make them try to think like they may have a solution on the problem. Whereas we forget that we might be implementing with our time that we have solid structures of moving us forward as a society, solemnly by ourselves, leaving the government alone and just thinking for ourselves, implementing, creating. You get me? If they want to do that with us, fine, cool, they can. But then they understand that the public, it's not at that level. We are consuming much of what they are doing to a point whereby they can control us. It's like we are hypnotized as society. You get me? It's one issue after another to a point whereby like we are comfortable with it. That's why I feel like it'll take a long time for us to reach that line of march.
So are we kicking Ramaphosa out? Because I say vote of no confidence is due. We are struggling as a country.
We've been struggling.
All the decisions that were supposed to be taken by
but then-
Ramaphosa have not been taken. So let the brewer vie. It's
But then-
And then who
2025.
comes
And then
in?
who? Like, that's why I'm saying I don't want to tiptoe around this vote of no confidence. Those are
It's a waste of
formulas. I don't want
time.
to focus on their
Yeah.
formulas anymore, bro. Like, they are long, they are ancient, they are pop, they're very pop. And
Because there's
we
already
are not gonna
someone
gel
that
with
they
bro.
know that is going
Yes.
to come after Ramaphosa is going to do the
Yes. They
exact same
already
thing
know.
he
They are
was
hoping
doing.
that they can place somebody they know. will
I can't place
follow
my hope on
ANC.
on those cadres.
Because now Bobo Paul, but I think Paul is a bit on the other faction compared to Ramaphosa.
Don't speak about that elder. That elder is not
Mr.
fit.
Mata.
Is not fit to hold office.
Let's say we
Paul.
were members of parliament today, the four of us, and we have to vote. No secret ballot. We have to vote for Ramaphosa, motion of no confidence or not.
I'll start. The brewer must vie.
Can I vote motion of no confidence for the whole ANC or?
Yeah, bro. Like,
Let's start
Because
with number
my
one.
issue is that
I
we're gonna
wouldn't-
vote him out and then what? Who comes in?
That's the thing. So
No, it's the
I
same
wouldn't
thing.
vote for him to go out.
Same, because it's not gonna make a difference.
No,
And we can't even
hold
vote.
on. I wouldn't vote for him to actually go out because you know why? Like Kat saying, there is no
credible replacement.
Credible replacement. I know a lot of people speak.
No.
Yeah, we are available. Yeah, Julius Malema.
We have
Those
figured-
people have never been at that power. Have never tasted that amount of power. Tomorrow they could wake up and it's a whole
Already,
different-
as presidents of their parties, they are involved in the worst kind of things because of that power. So if you put them at the highest administration, what are they going to show us?
Yeah, I just don't think. Who do you think can become the president?
Well,
The person that
Because the
can
president
become-
has to come in
But
immediately.
you asked me a question. But you asked me a question and you tell me about the person
Okay.
that has to come
Sorry.
immediately. Oh, but you.
There is a candidate there.
Me. Oh, you. I'd vote for you. At any given day, I'd vote for you.
All right.
So, yeah.
you can, sorry.
Yeah, you were saying?
You don't trust in the Fikiles and
oh,
Ntate Kwede Mantashe.
All right. I'm serious.
Let's be serious. Let's be serious.
No, you start being
Hey.
serious. Chief.
Hey.
You can't say let's be serious and you're not serious.
Fikile
Have
Mbalula.
faith. Hey,
Fikile.
Fikile Mbalula has been in
No
so
way.
many series or so many
series of part
episodes.
of criminality.
Yeah,
and
so
what?
many episodes that right now he might be the right person who that we can put in place.
Batumar.
Oh, he turns like a Donald Trump.
He's a shapeshifter.
Yeah, so he
Oh,
can say
wow.
tomorrow, I'll make sure that in ANC and SA are
Whatever
proper.
form he
Put me in
takes.
leadership.
If
Definitely,
he's
I'll
a
change the country.
shapeshifter, whatever
we'll
form.
tell him that we saw you as Minister of Sports. What did you do?
You know, if there's something that Fikile Mbalula is developed at and is good at, is being a good public speaker.
Yes.
And making people listen to what he
Yes.
says.
But he fumbles most of the time.
No, what
No,
I'm
he
saying
he
is
can engage
what I'm
with the
saying is
public
he
very
can
well.
engage with the public and
He
people,
loves
and
media.
Yeah,
Loves
that-
attention.
That is what he has grown
That's not a-
immensely at when it comes to the ANC. That is
Nothing leadership
nothing
related.
leadership based. Nothing.
talking.
Nothing.
Not Fikile Mbalula, man. Think about
Bro,
someone
think
else.
about someone
Gwede,
else.
Ntate Gwede Mantashe.
Batung Mara.
Hey, akiri pela
Hape,
Bro,
hape.
Kile
Yeah.
timer
I
is
might
serious
as well
le
make
banna.
NG president at this
School.
point.
We are not.
Never.
We are not trying to go backwards. We are trying to go forward.
There's no forward buff.
You can't
Exactly.
go. You can't
The
go forward
forward-
with.
is in the ground. I feel it's in these portfolio committees that
Yes.
those people
Yeah.
We should
are the
identify
perfect
someone.
people to go into administration.
You know, when you mention Gwede Mantashe, you remind me of Ricky's song. 9/11 looks like Gwede Mantashe. Like even Ricky saw it. Like at
Yeah,
9/11 really looks like Gwede Mantashe.
And then Ramaphosa decides to make Gwede Mantashe Minister of Police.
Hey, man.
King,
Akere
man,
wa mo
like-
tshepa.
Wamotsepa?
Jo, I get it.
tough.
It's a thing of Chomi.
It's tough.
Tshwara
She
ye.
was short-staffed.
Hey, so please.
Can you handle this for
put it
me?
If
nicely.
you've been short-staffed at work, you'll know there's a team player.
that we can
we can
trust
all
on.
come together to do this job and then say you must do it.
That's bad.
Wow.
So it's really that. It's not about qualifications. It's not about, because I would have put General Mkhwanazi in that position, to be honest.
Easy.
I don't care what the public has to say.
True,
He's more qualified
I
than the
can't- I-
current Minister of Police.
But I said it before on the episode that if he does that, that's a big mistake.
For him in
himself.
the ANC, that's
For
the
him.
problem. He's
I
trying
mean-
to buy face in the ANC and not in his public.
Beside buying face, if you make him the police minister, he will come for you as the first criminal.
Yeah, so then it's fine. You weren't supposed to be messing around.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
that's the thing.
Yes.
He was supposed to do that.
You are supposed to do your
To show
job
his
so that you're not
authenticity.
afraid that
But that's
if you,
not the
if
nature
you
of politics, though.
So the nature of politics is dirty and hide
course.
it and sell the
Yeah.
narrative that is wrong towards the public. That is the,
That's
the
how it
nature
works.
of politics.
That's how it works. That's how every politician has.
That's
has
why.
maneuvered.
That's why I'm saying this democracy nonsense.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
It's not
It's
working.
not for
Can
me.
we move to the next topic?
Democracy nonsense.
Because now Ramaphosa
Hey,
will
Yeah,
get us
hey.
fired up.
what's your vote?
For what?
For
Ramaphosa.
Ramaphosa.
You didn't state.
Coup. Thank you. Let's
Straight.
proceed.
What's your ground, Malf?
Eh?
What's your stance? Are you saying
I told you I'm voting for him
to leave?
to remain.
To remain. He's
to remain
being,
in
he's
power.
being
Yeah,
politically objective about the whole thing, so that
Ramaphosa
That can
is a
spark.
sweet guy, man. You don't want to really like.
You don't want to
Maybe
upset
that's the problem.
the rand.
We
He's
don't
a-
need a sweet
he's a
president.
You saying is a?
He's a sweetheart.
in a public eye. In the public eye, is a sweet guy.
That's fine. I know him publicly, but I've never met him. So I can only judge him publicly.
Yeah.
If I know him personally, I'll judge him personally. But right now, I've never shaken his hand. So I know him as a public figure.
I wouldn't
From a
even
public point of
imagine
view,
of
he's such a
shaking
sweetheart, man.
Yeah, but his term is going to end probably in 2027. So
Is he gonna
No,
make it
that's
there?
too long, Chief.
That's why, yeah, I
won't.
raised it
Is he gonna
so
make
that
it?
you
I
can
won't
get
make it.
to that
I
point.
Because once
Then
we
he
go,
might make
once
it.
next year in
think
2026 we go to local government elections
dream.
and the ANC gets 18%, what's going to happen is people are in the ANC now are
Are
going,
going to vote him out.
they're going to vote him out.
That's what happened.
That it always happened with every
that's how
president.
that's
Yeah,
how they're
that's
going
how-
to vote
that's
him
how
out.
it
And we
happens.
know that ANC next year is not getting anything beyond 20%.
It's dying. a
Local
slow
government,
death.
especially
It's about
especially
time.
The
especially, you know why I love local government elections than national elections? They are more niched, right? They are more, they are more effective actually than national elections.
Yeah,
if you
true,
think about
true.
them,
I agree
because
with
we
you.
vote here
Yeah.
as this ward,
Yeah, I agree
right?
with you.
And
Yeah.
as this ward, we are more connected. We can decide right now.
Yeah.
We
right?
know who to put in,
You
in this
understand?
position. Yes.
And we don't buy face, man. But when it comes to national, and also to take your political party to national is very difficult. Because now the amendment bill, the amendment act, what am I saying? Okay, they amended the electoral act for independent candidates.
They
So
did it intentionally.
independent candidates now can run. Although that's a very dangerous space because they kill you, they do all of these things. There's a whole lot of political killings. But if you have courage, you have money, and you have protection, just go for it. You understand? And your people will vote for you. But in most municipalities and wards, ANC is not in power, man.
Yeah.
True.
It's not. It's
It's
dying
the
a slow death.
It's the EFF.
It's the DA.
It's the DA mostly. Then you've got your IFP,
and
which is sub DA, and then you've got all these other political parties, smaller nyana parties. But it doesn't matter. That diversity kills the ANC.
The ANC
But
died
that's
with our.
exactly what needs to happen.
Yes.
Because I don't understand how the diversity of the country can kill a party. That means your party was never for the country
It
to
was
begin
never
with.
for the country.
So I was
Because-
responding to Skumbuzo saying that his term is ending in 2027. I'm saying, is he going to make it to 2027?
I think he might resign next year.
Oh, they might vote him out, bro.
The ANC it's in the periphery. And
Oh,
it
he
won't
might.
much room from anywhere.
Yeah.
The ANC won't much room from anywhere. It's in the periphery. It's shy.
Let's
Shy.
move to the next topic. Please
Stop
help us.
talking about this.
So I saw Musa Khawula was trending once again.
Another trouble.
Why do you say that, Chief?
Like, where did that guy, Agumutalwan, like, what is his purpose?
He's a
So he started out as a
He's a blogger?
entertainment
Yeah.
blog
That's not blogging.
type of thing. So it was purely
It started
entertainment
there.
news when he started out, gossip, things that people wanted to hear. So now he realized that, okay, people are talking about politics more, actually. The youth is actually starting to engage more into politics. So let me shift my focus a little there and start exposing what politicians are doing
Where
as
does he
well.
get all of this information?
Sources.
Amaroto.
There's sources everywhere.
the sources.
Where are these sources?
I'm
Like-
also a source.
You
dog.
can
Oh,
drop a
what's
DM.
Musa
What do you
Khawula
mean?
now?
You can drop a DM and say this is what's happening at my
Yeah.
workplace.
You
And then
become a source.
you send documents, you send conversations, WhatsApp conversations. You know
I'm
what I'm
also
saying?
a source at other
But
departments.
he could be easily misled then. Because what if I'm just sending him fake information?
That's the problem. You can't fact check. Where are you going to start fact checking? If I came to you about my let's say Department of Education and saying this is what's happening, who are you going to go to fact check?
Then how do you know before you can even go out there and communicate it that this is worth communicating?
Okay, firstly,
That's-
what
that's-
is
that's
he
my worry.
communicating specifically? Let's look at the aspect of the things that he communicates and
Like recently?
yeah.
Yes.
No, even if it's
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Done.
in
Nah,
general.
the only thing that made me angry about Musa Khawula was when he posted, that's a while ago, when he posted naked images.
Tsamang.
Not he.
Toby's laughing.
Not his, bro.
Not his. Yeah, Tsamang.
Kimang, ki Lulo Cafe or Kimang? The Metro FM guy.
I
I think it's Lulo Cafe.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think it's Lulo Cafe.
When you say that, I think I remember.
If I'm not mistaken. And I was like, no, this is too much, man. Like, you don't go that far.
What
I don't know. I don't remember
What
the story. But like,
motivated?
even from that time, I was like, I don't want to really follow this guy. Because I don't want to really, I don't want to really hear from him.
You don't want to see bums on Twitter.
Just
man,
put it. You don't
because-
want to see ass.
No, Lulo,
Man,
scared of seeing ass.
Lulo Cafe posted after that. He was like, that whole thing like broke him. You know, why would you do that? You know, I don't understand, man.
Bro, even in jail.
Valid.
Like, are you trying to chase clout to that extent? Like, I don't understand.
My issue with that specifically is that if it was a female entertainer,
It's a male.
we
man.
would have been in an uproar.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
at the end of the day,
True.
it's illegal to share nudes.
Yeah.
Whether it's a guy, whether it's a girl, it's dehumanizing as a person to go through. I don't care who you are. When your genitals are exposed for the world, the first thing you want to think of is, my family's gonna see this.
Yeah.
Or business partners.
The
or
whole-
it ruins your life.
The whole
because-
South Africa, the whole world.
Exactly. How do you get back on
Yo.
air and speak to us and then we just saw your bums? We're not
What's
gonna
up?
take you seriously.
I people know your dick size now.
How you can imagine Okigaba in Parliament.
No, man, that's wrong. Let's be honest. That is 100% wrong.
The thing is that leads to Musa Khawula finding himself facing the law, being arrested, finding himself in court.
He likes those.
He ended
likes that.
up speaking about prominent people. It comes back to what we were chatting about, Kat. Does it seem like whenever you are a public figure that people give attention to and listen to your whatever blabbing that you are talking about, do they take it as peak level information to a point whereby they can hold you accountable for? Pela Musa Khawula, he's in and out with the law simply because of people that he spoke about, prominent people, Bofikile Mbalula, her wife, and tenders of $1 billion and what so not, allegedly and what so not. So it becomes a thing of, if us as well here in this podcast, we become prominent figures, are we also going to get the same?
Like from people like Musa Khawula and whatever.
No, are we going to, not that, are we going to face music with the law? Because everything basically that Musa Khawula says, it can be easily said by anyone.
But we don't post nudes here, though.
No, I understand the posting, but it's more on the information that is rendered.
Okay,
you get me?
okay.
Even if you look at his post, like he's releasing sensitive information, private life, personal things
Hence
about
Alvis
people.
was asking that
You
where
get
does he fact check? Because at the
Yeah.
end of the day,
Okay, for entertainment, it's easy.
yeah.
For entertainment, it's easy. We can't really say that that's facts, that's conspiracy, that's what. He may have pictures, for example, of a certain DJ that is in sexual relation with someone apart from their partner, you get me? And then post that, you get me? You can't say that is fiction or what, you get me? But then you're going to get a personal confrontation from that person. You might even face the law because you don't know how far does that person have connects with the law. You get me? So things like that. That's why I'm saying, even us, whenever we reach that prominent stage, are we going to be subjected to such?
Unfairly, yes, but fairly, no.
Okay, I get you.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
what's different with us is that the information is
I
out
get
there.
Yeah,
So
100%, that's what I'm saying.
If they ask us to pull receipts, we can just be like, here it is.
Uh-huh.
With what's different with Musa Khawula is that he can't physically pull receipts because now he's relying on these sources that are in these different
And
departments.
he can't bring them as witnesses.
And he can't bring them as witnesses because he has to protect his
Then why
sources.
does he keep on doing it? Like, I don't
That's-
get it.
that's-
For hype.
That's how far can you hype?
Because
Can you be hyped? Like, how far do you need this? Like, how much hype do you need for you to be like, I've been hyped
grand
now, I'm
much.
okay?
it doesn't,
Or like-
it won't stop.
Or
What do
like
you mean?
having a format of how to run your business. Just like,
Oh, so it's a business.
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
business.
it's a brand.
It's a
essentially.
business, bro.
Yeah,
it's a
it's
business.
for the man.
It's the same thing as what this brand Chris Excel on Twitter.
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
you
yeah,
get
for
me.
sure.
Nobody knows Chris Excel. Nobody knows
Purposefully
where.
so. If you can't find his identity, you can't give him a warrant of arrest.
You get me. So hence he's running that brand the way he's running it. So for Musa it's a different thing because like he's there. You are the person. They
But what do
see
you
and
think?
also
What do you think? Like he's. What do you think he's getting out of this, man? Because this
Following.
besides
At this
following,
point.
Exclusives in that day.
Yeah.
and then what? And then what?
Listen,
Then
it
I-
brings business.
Clout.
Hence, we come back to that. Like for example, on Twitter,
I just don't understand.
you'll understand because whenever they do this posts regularly, they know that his posts are on rotation, views, likes. So there's gonna be a client to say, "Yo, please post this for me. I'll pay 20K." That is business.
Why would a brand want to associate themselves with someone
Simply
like
because
Khawula?
of traction.
Numbers.
Now it's no longer
It's
about
no longer
bad
about
publicity
who's
or good
eh,
publicity
whether-
or what
If
the
the
people
numbers
are
are there,
consuming.
It's about the
numbers.
numbers. It's about the numbers.
pay you,
It's
Baba.
not about the association of the goodness of a person or
But
what.
numbers also matter where they come from. You can't just take any numbers, bro.
Listen, look, when a person is viewing Musa Khawula on X, if it's gossip, ne, sharp, he'll read. But then if it's Musa Khawula is promoting something, he'll also read. If there's something like 500,000 views on that post, there's probably something like 100,000 who's interested in that post, and they're gonna follow through with it. The purpose of the person that initiated the post financially for a business transaction is gaining on that 100,000 that is taking it serious. It's
There's
as
a
simple as
conspiracy allegedly that he's also threatening celebrities. Like before he could
Yeah.
release certain information, he would say, "I've got this information on you,
Yeah.
and
But
I'll take it out. I'll put it out there unless you give me something." Even Kenny Kunen suggested the same thing. Blackmail, yeah.
Yeah.
He's blackmailing, definitely.
It happens.
He probably has naked pictures of
It happens.
Ramaphosa.
It's the same thing with
Nah, I
press.
think the person who has those pictures is Angie.
Pictures of who?
Ramaphosa.
Ramaphosa. That one's got files on people. Like, there's no way
allegedly.
you stay in the administration like that if you don't have heavy things on those people. Because,
Okay,
what
okay,
does she
okay,
do,
okay.
really? That's just my opinion.
Crazy. But Musa is not good for consumption, especially for people who would want to enter the space of entertainment and
But is he okay mentally?
that's the thing, bro.
No, I'm
That's
just asking,
another
like,
thing.
is he an okay person? Is he
I'm not
troubled-
sure. I'm not
troubled
sure, bro.
person?
I
Or-
think
just
he's
asking.
troubled, considering that he's gay as well.
Probably.
Well,
It's possible.
Yeah, I
True.
mean, it
True,
could be
it's
identity.
facts.
It could be identity
It's
crisis.
It's fact.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
What are you guys saying?
No, honestly, like you don't like.
honest,
Like, you
bro.
remember I asked you. I said, "How far do you want to be hyped?" Okay, we've hyped you. I mean, we've always hyped you. Like, okay, how much more do you need for you to be like, okay, now I've been hyped enough. I'm okay.
I don't think
'Cause it
there's
doesn't-
ever enough hype.
There's no ceiling, Baba.
There's never enough. You always think I can do more. I can reach a bigger audience. I can move from South Africa
I
to
can find
another
the
country.
latest
I
gossip
can
and
get
break it.
more out of what I'm sharing.
Do you think if you
Yeah,
Addiction,
clout is
right?
an
It is.
addiction. Yes.
But addictions also come from somewhere. You don't just get addicted as a person. Like being addicted to anything.
There has to be
generally,
something.
It could be
always comes from
validation.
something.
Maybe he never got attention.
There's always a void.
Yeah, attention.
And that addiction then acts as something that fills the void.
Yeah,
so I'm
because-
just asking myself that is he like a
Yeah,
troubled person?
you need to ask
know?
those questions, considering that the people that he
He's
speaks about,
Yeah.
dangerous people, some of them, bro.
Yeah, like
you
is
can't-
he lacking? Like, you know, sometimes when a kid, you have really like when you deny the kid love and no, listen to what I'm saying. I see you.
No, I'm just kidding.
Just thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Validation. You understand?
thing.
That's
It's
validation.
validation.
Like I'm gonna make sure that I attack the highest important person so that you guys can see me. So that you can validate me,
But
so
then-
that you can hear me.
but then here's the
Because I was
thing.
never heard, I was never validated, I was never.
So
you
he just
understand?
needs love, Shem.
So I'm
But
just.
then-
No,
but then,
I'm not
bro,
saying
we
that.
are
I'm just because I don't know him in that.
Mm,
In that,
it's
in
I'm
that
just
sense.
thinking now.
I'm just asking myself, what kind of a person is he?
Because yeah.
It's love.
Because you
That's
act like
like
that. When you act like
psychoanalyzing
that,
Musa Khawula.
you're not okay, man.
I
I
think,
think
like
we
Toby said, it's a clout addiction.
it's
You
bad.
love it when people talk about you. Love it when you're in trending. You know, when you're number one, everybody's saying, "Yo, did you see what Musa Khawula did?" You love that thing.
And when people don't talk about you, you don't feel like you exist.
And also what Theo said, it's money as well. Like the more I talk, the more I'm noticed, the more brands start wanting to work with me.
And ever since this Mkwanazi thing happened, like people are more lenient on Musa, saying, "Yeah, he's releasing files and
Files.
what.
And
It's
that-
gossip, bro. It's
yeah,
pure gossip.
it's gossip.
You can't
At
call,
the end of
call
the day,
that
ke
files.
shwashwi.
It's gossip. Ke shwashwi, ke maka. O bua maka ka batho. Maka mampi. Aye.
Yeah, so I don't think we can take what he says
No, it's
Too
credible.
at
hard?
face value.
Nah.
I think
It needs more research.
Yeah, you always need to maybe look at it and be
yeah,
like,
to
I
big
need
check,
yeah,
fact check.
find out what's going on. And at the end of the day, then it's a waste of time as the public
Because
because
like he speaks about literally everyone.
Yeah.
Politicians, club owners, managers, whatever.
influencers,
Name
everything.
it, he's there speaking about them without facts.
I think as the public, it then deters what your mission is. Like we're saying, we're
Yeah.
on this podcast to inform people about what's happening in their country so that they don't have to physically go out and look for that information because it's difficult to find it, essentially. We break it down for them. So Musa Khawula is giving us gossip and we must now go back and fact check.
You can't fact check gossip of who's cheating with who. Fervat.
Yeah.
It's not my business.
Crazy.
Yeah, so he's denounced
crazy.
himself as a credible source, to be quite honest.
Yeah. It's insane.
He has
Okay, so
files.
we only had 2 topics here, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we're done.
Yeah, it's Musa Khawula. We hope you'll find a peace, man.
Hey,
You'll
bro, I don't
find
hope
love,
anything for
man,
that
'cause,
nigga.
Hey, this world is
If
a
that
crazy
happens
place.
to
man.
him, it's whatever.
Hey,
It's whatever.
To be honest, if it wasn't in the messiness that he's doing it,
Yeah.
he would have been a credible
Also-
journalist.
Incredible one,
But
bro.
the thing is, today you're posting about Mihlali being busy with a married man. Tomorrow it's about a political thing. Then it's you're posting nudes. We're not gonna take you seriously because
We
what is your
won't.
aim at the end of the
We
day?
won't.
You're dragging these people and then what? At the end of the day, there are still girls who look up to Mihlali.
Even if you check,
Do you know what I mean? So what motivates you to speak about what we don't care?
even if you check the people who are more lenient on Musa's consumption kind of content, it's women. I'm saying the majority. Please don't it's
Yeah,
women.
because
You get-
women love gossip. Come on.
and also because women are more sympathetic with him because
okay.
he's gay. You get me? Like you can't find brews like, oh, Musa Khawula.
so you're telling what
he's
happened to the lady Jackie Pamutse? Because me, I'm looking at Yana Lomfana lo.
Check his shy, chief.
Musa. Musa is like Musa seems to be a person that knows a lot, was in the right circles at the right time, so he saw that people are not breaking the story, so let
Musa-
me be the first one.
Now here's the thing: it got him into hot water. He was dealing with the Kumalos. You're not
Unfortunate.
dealing with such high power, chief, as Musa Khawula and Jackie Pamuti. They will clobber you into pieces. That's why they're in pieces now. They're in pieces, chief.
Yeah.
Don't.
So do you
deal
guys
with high
think
power.
it's possible for him to come back from this messiness and like actually be a credible?
On X? Yeah. It's his world.
Next
yeah.
is not a real world.
It's not a real world, so there is fine.
I mean,
That's
the
where he's-
owner of X is not okay.
Yeah.
To begin with.
That's why.
Might be a robot. Who knows? I'm kidding.
True. No, I
Close
agree
it.
with
Can
you.
you close it?
I agree with you, bro. When you say that.
He is a robot. Shame, I've seen him.
Oh, shucks.
Anyway, guys,
like this.
that's it for today's segment.
He moves like this.
Sure.
AI.
bro.
Elon is our first AI, guys. We just don't know it.
The original AI.
Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode, guys. And if you're new, you know what to do. Shout out to our production team, Toby. And I'm never alone. I've got Elvis, I've got Theo, as well as Sku as our ghost. Shout out.
Shout out to Eagle Vision
Cheers.
Studios. Shout out.
Like, share, subscribe.
Why don't you want to say full
Shout out.
details, bro?
No, I did say full details. I
Oh,
said shout out to
yeah,
Eagle
we're showing our
Vision
podcast
Studios.
here. You can, if you want to do podcasting, you definitely can use Eagle
Not
Vision
only that,
Studios.
and what else?
And you can also use it for photo shoots,
Shut
photography. You
up.
can also record your music.
Shout out.
Yeah. Now they've recently launched something else. If you want to do workshops as well, you can also rent the space and do a bit of workshops for your company, for your staff, or for your team. Yeah. Otherwise, I think that's it.
We'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.